Yeah, if you're listening to this and you're old, suck our dicks.
Suck our dicks, you
We have
old,
no respect for
old
you.
piece of
We're
shit.
never gonna fucking die.
Die, bitch. I'll fucking kill you.
I'll
Yeah.
fucking kill you with my bare hands if you're old.
I like how there's like Zoomers now, which are like the generation younger than us, and they're like, it's our turn, and it's like there's zero distinction between, like, it's the same exact culture.
Yeah.
There's no fucking change.
No, I think they're kind of tight.
They have a handful of new fonts.
No, I think
They have phones, they
they're
have
kinda-
TikTok.
In 10 years,
They got TikTok and they're kind of black pill. They're kind of nihilist.
that's what you think, or
Is that the
you actually
19-year-old
observe-
girl you had sex with told
You've
you?
observed,
Yeah, all the 14-year-olds that I've fucked.
or is this
No,
something?
because they were the kids that like had iPads at restaurants.
Yeah.
so because their parents would be shut up.
I thought they would be black pilled. I mean, I felt like
I
that
think
was
they
gonna
are,
be my
That's what
call.
Bonnie
No,
said.
They're not though.
But her daughter might just be.
She's 7 years old. That doesn't count. I mean, it's like I'm talking about people
Well,
that
she's
are
like 13, isn't she?
people that are like 15 to 20 now.
No, I think that a lot of them like
I think it has the same fucking spread as
a lot of the
millennials do.
SJW shit is millennial shit. I think it's more a millennial
I
thing
think
than a Gen Z
it's
thing.
probably an equal split.
No, I think because we're
You're probably thinking
millennials
about
are
like 5 cool
No,
Zoomers
what I
that
think
I
you're
met,
doing,
that you met. Not
what I think
real.
you're doing is repeating things I said to you 4 or 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yes.
Hold on, Adam
Specifically-
is holding a diary that says things Nick
Things
said.
Nick said.
Dude.
Yeah.
He's looking at
Stumptown
I know a
Coffee,
guy-
West Village.
I know a guy
Nick said this.
I know a guy that lived with this dude, and like they were moving or whatever, and the guy's fucking diary fell out. It was my friend Bobby.
Oh my god!
And
Where's
he told
this
me
going?
he's like, this guy sucked or whatever, but his like he like either the guy left his diary or left it, and so Bobby went through it and he found a page where he literally had a list titled "Cool Things Bobby Has Said to Repeat."
No! Oh my god, that is
Yeah.
one of the worst things I've ever heard in my
I know.
life.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what Adam does.
I don't
Is
do
that
that.
you,
He
Adam?
doesn't have a diary.
Were you
No.
that guy that lived with Bobby?
No, I'm one of a kind, an original.
Yeah. No, I don't think Zoomers.
One
are
of an
black.
inch.
I don't think Zoomers are
No,
black.
I think,
I don't
like-
think. I think there's very little difference.
It might be
between them.
anecdotal, but the Zoomers that
It's
I've
definitely
met,
anecdotal.
It
like
is.
got rid of
There's
their
no mic.
got rid of Instagram
If you've
at
been
like
doing
15.
studies,
Yeah,
it's definitely anecdotal.
It's anecdotal. I'm saying, but they like got rid of Instagram when they were like 15.
Well,
Where
how
they
does that
are
have?
now.
How does that have any bearing on their fucking
Because I think
disposition?
because I think that like millennials are all embarrassed about like saying problematic things when they were like 18 or 17, and now they try to virtue signal their way out of it by like dragging other people and like call out culture and stuff because they want to like project.
So
that they're
Zoomers
good
don't have
people.
Instagram so they can say the N-word freely?
No, I think that Zoomers kind of like
First
had
of
to
all,
process that way.
That doesn't apply across the board.
I think
Plenty of woke people were never problematic. There is a subset of like recently woke people that are into this fucking like redemption for their irony thing where they have to like self-flagellate publicly
Yeah.
and say,
I'm-
"Oh, I hated myself, and that's why I needed the something awful forums
to say the
and
N-word.
and
yeah.
it's like, who is this for? You fucking
Yeah,
lunatic.
who does care
Yeah,
about
no
those?
one
no one
gives a
cares.
No one gives
You
a
could
fuck.
also
No one-
just say nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to say
Yeah.
anything.
That shit's embarrassing.
You know what would be more respectable is like, yeah, I got a fucking job now. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
probably
that
gonna
I
have-
grew up. How about that?
Not even I grew up. It's like I have responsibilities. I have a kid. I don't want to fucking like.
Yeah.
I have now. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm an adult with responsibilities, and there's more at stake than like my mom being mad.
right.
Yeah. Being in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that this is my theory, and it's maybe not
But
true.
again, it's not your theory.
It's something you
you're-
said 5 years ago to me.
Well, yeah. I mean, I do
You
remember.
didn't say this 5 years
Yes,
ago
I
to
did.
me.
I did. I definitely remember.
You
thinking,
can't take any good point that I make and say that it came
not-
from you 5 years
Well,
ago.
I've never done this before, where I said it's my point.
I don't think it's a good
I think
point
you've repeated a
necessarily.
lot of. Yeah, 1st
You're
of
not-
all,
I'm not
it's up in
repeating
the air.
anything.
It's up for debate.
It is
You
up for
repeat-
debate.
You repeat things.
Here's
you've
my
heard, you've heard
hunch.
Felix or Will say constantly.
No, Felix and Will hate Zoomers. Here's my
I'm
hunch.
not
though.
saying in this instance. So now
Here's
you're,
my
now,
hunch.
now
Why
you're
do they hate Zoomers?
Now
I think
you're-
Matt hates Zoomers. Actually,
See, Mister has everyone's opinions cataloged in his head, so he can.
Matt
he can pull
thinks
from
that
them
Matt's
a
like
little,
scared of them.
like a little jewelry box.
Well, I
Adam
think-
decides what
Hey.
jewelry he's going to wear today.
Okay.
I believe I'll put on my Zoomers or black pilled
no,
earrings.
this is not.
and
shut up.
and fag around.
Why
the
do you have to
apartment.
make it into a gay
Everyone,
thing?
look at me.
Why
you got
does
your
this have to be a
cigarette
gay
holder.
thing?
With, it's because all the millennials are shamed. That's why. It's Madam Adam with my Madam Adam's specialty opinion.
Here's the thing. Okay, when we were adolescents, when we were in high school, middle school, we didn't have like call out culture and like virtue signal bullshit.
Yes.
No, we didn't.
First of all,
really.
people
really.
have always hated me. And
Yes.
I've always,
Well, that's you.
I've
That's you.
always
Yeah,
said bad
people have
saying,
always tried to find things you've
No,
said.
when we were in high
Get
school,
you in trouble.
no one
people
was getting canceled.
People be like, "Oh, aren't you worried about being canceled?" It's like I was canceled in 2004.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You're a
I've
special.
been canceled
You're a
the
special
entire
example.
time.
But I say for the most part, no one was getting canceled.
No,
when
people
we
were homophobic as shit.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
were saying really fucking problematic homophobic shit. I think they grew up in a time where this like canceling was a thing, and so they processed it a lot younger than us. And I think that that's where there's a difference between us
I
and
don't
them.
think it's cancel shit. If they're black people, it's because the fucking world's gonna end while they're alive.
That's another huge part of
That's
that.
what if
they
they're
inherited a
nihilistic, it's
planet
'cause of
that's
that.
like
It's
yeah,
not
they
'cause of
inherited a
fucking-
shitty ass planet.
fucking bloggers being mad at people.
Anyways, it's going to be great to see how millennials similarly fuck the economy the same way boomers did, or in a different way that's equally as shitty. But then they're not going to have any of like the art to hold up to demonstrate that it was worth any of it.
Workaholics, dude.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Look at
Yeah, millennials made
look at the
workaholics.
success. Look at the success of this podcast.
Exactly.
Look at this show. I mean, the absurdity of it.
Yes, this makes
The,
no
the
sense.
fact that
this
people
is so stupid.
will listen to me complain about Adam fagging around the apartment.
With
Fagging
opinion
around
earrings.
is a funny thing to say. Opinion earrings. That was funny, but it's
Oh,
not
is it?
true.
Oh,
It's
thank
not
you.
True. It's not true.
You know who thought it was funny first? Me, when I fucking said it.
Well, I'm glad you said it because this is a comedy podcast, and that was a funny thing to say for our comedy podcast. But I wouldn't say it's true because I don't put on opinion earrings.
Yes, you do.
I just have one small. Hoop
I'm just
earring.
saying, I distinctly remember my take and talking about it, like probably around 2013, 14. I was like, there's this assumption with like millennials because they talk to like fucking, like a 23-year-old in 2013 is like looking at what fucking 16-year-olds are doing on Tumblr at the time.
Yeah.
And being like, all that, like, the kids are all right shit or whatever. And it's like, well, they're not going to be. I mean, people are going to be inundated with this retarded fucking quote-unquote discourse between, older people who always look lame. No matter what, they always look fucking lame.
Yeah, but it's also
And the only out is to be fucking black-pilled. But as time goes on, it's like, I don't really see that. I mean, sure, there's a couple of them that are heroes and forward thinkers, like Elliot Rodgers.
No.
No, he's a Zoomer legend. No, he's cusp. He's cusp. He's cusp millennial Zoomer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think he's millennial, probably actually.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're the vanguard.
Yes.
I think Zoomers started like
Steering
20
through time on righted ships to drag along their compatriots into that dark
Dude, he's a
night.
good writer. You're right.
Elliot Rodgers. Dude, he is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Was.
He was the Herman Melville
honestly,
of our time.
I said it before, Dickensian. It's
Yeah.
it's really, I mean, yeah. I felt like I was reading
His
Great
no
Expectations.
pussy getting manifesto.
Is
you
fucking,
read it?
yeah.
I read it too. Yeah,
Really?
I love manifestos.
it's-
How long is it?
It's long, dude.
It's
It's,
long
like
as shit.
It's like the length of a fucking like a short novel,
really?
and it's really good.
It's not bad.
I mean, for a guy that
what is
it's-
the writing or the
a
content?
guy that like smashed his parents' car into a bunch of shit because nobody fucked me.
Yeah.
Because no cute Asian
That feel
girl
when no GF. Yeah.
no Asian GF. For it to be that guy going into that manifesto and what you expect out of it,
Right. It's shockingly well written.
it's weird because it's like it doesn't hinge on any kind of like what makes it a good writing is that it has kind of a distinct style that is like uniquely Elliot. There's nothing like overwrought about it. It's like sort of sincere and paced correctly and like I mean,
You think he like did drafts, or you think it was?
I don't know. I mean, some people just have an ability to effectively communicate in like a written way that's like it doesn't need to be dressed up in any way. You know who's good at Stephen King? Is great at that.
I've never
He
read
killed.
Stephen
Did
King.
Did Elliot Rodger kill sorority girls? What did he do? He
Yeah.
tried to, or
Yeah,
did
he
kill
killed
them?
chicks. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
At UC Santa
Well, he
Barbara.
killed. To be fair, he killed mostly men.
Did he?
I thought he was trying to go to a sorority house and he never got in.
No, the
Oh, so
murders
he
started.
just-
The murders started in his apartment. He invited 2 other Chinese men over and then killed them.
What? Really?
Yeah, he
Also,
invited-
Elliot Rodgers was handsome too.
He was
no.
fine. Like he should have gotten some
He should
pussy.
have at least
Yeah,
got
sure,
like
some.
accidentally tripped into one pussy.
Yeah.
And
his
it would've-
personality was just probably so
So
bad.
bad. He was
invited-
so annoying.
He
Yeah.
invited 2 guys over and then killed them, and then went to the sorority and didn't have the physical strength to open the door. So he got in the car and just
He
started
shot
running.
some girl on the street.
Yeah, and then he started
Jesus.
just
Her
He
parents were
started
in that
firing
incel
people from his-
documentary
his-
I watched.
his Audi.
Fuck.
Yeah.
The supreme.
He had an
gentleman.
Audi?
Yeah, he had like an Audi or
Yeah,
Oh
BMW.
fuck this
He
guy,
get-
dude.
no, yeah,
his
he was
parents-
like-
an Audi.
He was,
and
a,
didn't get any
he was like a
pussy?
rich brat.
His parents were
Oh.
incredibly rich, but the way he writes about his family, too,
I love it. I
it's-
love
it's
how he
great
talks about his
because,
family.
yeah, he has in a way where like millennials are all like fucking class conscious to an aesthetic extent that they're like ashamed of. If one of them was
Right.
an heir, they wouldn't be like, and my family, and or Elliot Rodger is like the esteemed Rodger family.
Yeah, he would like get mad at his dad for not having enough money.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, because his grandfather was
He's like,
some,
we have to be rich, Dad.
yeah, his
Like,
grandfather.
his value system was fucked.
Yeah. His grandfather was somebody that, like, he was some publisher or something.
Have you ever read Ted Kaczynski's Manifesto?
A little bit. I mean, when I say that I read the L.A. Roger Manifesto, I mean I spent maybe an hour on it.
Yeah,
And then-
probably me too.
Yeah, I didn't. Read
I
the
don't think
whole
I've
thing.
ever finished any.
There's maybe 3 books I've ever finished.
I'm reading Blood Meridian right now.
Ender's Game, Blood Meridian's one of them, and then
It's really good.
I think. Nope. You know what? It's just those
Just
two.
two, yeah. Ender's Game and Blood Meridian.
Yeah.
I read a book about George Washington in like 3rd grade.
Did it have pictures?
I read The Bluest Eye. It did not.
No pictures,
No
just
picture.
words.
It was big. It was like a 300-page book.
I remember reading some Bo Jackson, like either ghost-written autobiography or biography.
Yes,
back in 5th
yes.
grade.
Yeah.
I read Jay Leno's autobiography when I was like
Damn,
in 6th grade.
kids are gay as shit.
I know, dude.
The kids
I was
liking
like,
stuff.
yeah, I know.
I will not let my kid like anything.
Yeah, I read so many
Anything
comedy
he's like, Dad,
biographies.
guess what? I'll be like, shut up.
Shut up, you fucking idiot.
Lower your eyebrows, lower your voice. Do not care about anything.
I read in middle school.
Don't ever care.
Shut up. Do not care.
I
Don't
used to
care.
read-
Don't speak to me. Do not fucking ever try to enjoy anything with me. ever.
I used to read John Grisham books in middle school, and I read The Firm, and there's a scene where he cheats
It's
on
about
his
my
wife,
dick. The Firm is about my dick.
and I jacked off to
You jacked out to a John Grisham book?
I jacked off to a John Grisham novel. Yeah,
So later he could tell girls and be like, actually, I'll jack off the books.
it was.